I thought today was a great win for us. It was a really tight turnaround between our last game being on the road and having to play today on Tuesday. We had Sunday off, so we had one day to prepare. Cornell's a really good team. They actually beat us in the fall, so we were excited to get an opportunity to play these guys again. I think they're super athletic. I think that's a really good team. I think number 4 is a very talented offensive player for them. She gave us a lot of trouble, but overall, I think it's a great win for us and moving into a really a gauntlet of our stretch right now. But I think Dan played great today. We had a lot of saves from her, really balanced out the defense for us. And then I think the thing that I really like about the offense is that it's a shared offense. This is not a one-person show. Everybody that's on the field is a threat, and so we have a lot of balance, and I thought that was great to see. A lot of areas we need to improve on and clean up, especially in our clear, our stick work, just sloppy throughout the entire game. But it's great to get a win and a tight turnaround like that, and looking forward to our next couple games.
Great, thanks. Okay, start with questions from players. Raise your hand and direct who your questions are for. Go ahead.
My question's for Gracie. So Molly Guzik had 5 points today. Just how did that help open up the offense for you to score 3 goals?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Molly played great today. She had a really sweet behind the back goal, which I think really fired us all up. I think she had a couple assists too, right? She's an amazing player. She's really brought so much to the table just as a freshman, and I love being her teammate. She's done a great job.
Danielle, back-to-back games for you now with the career high in saves. Just how have you been seeing the ball in the cage and what's been working so well?
Yeah, I think just taking my time with warm-ups, really dialing in what we need and what the scout produces for us to best tailor that warm-up to make sure we keep moving, keep progressing. But, I love that stat line. I keep love to improve like that, love to improve.
Danielle, a lot of the time Cornell was able to have a lot of really quick shots towards the end of the period. What do you think happened in terms of your defense and support in stopping those goals?
Yeah, it's just tough coming in off transition where it's just really quick, and with the quicker ball movement, it's a lot harder for a zone defense to defend against that. But if I'm able to provide a backstop in any way, shape, or form, I'm more than willing to take those shots.
I got another for Daniella. Last game against Maryland, you talked about the semifinal writing on your mask, but what do the numbers underneath mean?
Oh, those are just past teammates of mine that have really made an impression on me, and they keep pushing me to improve and grow forwards. Tessa Query, Sierra Cockrell, and Jenny Markey.
Gracie, can you talk about the team chemistry, you guys gelling together? It's only been 3 games, but it seems like you guys are really just coming together as a unit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. That's really what fall ball is for, to gel together and get ready for the spring season. And you're right, we're only a few games in. And I think we definitely have a lot to look forward to and build upon. I don't think we've even grazed of what we're capable of, but we got to keep getting better so we're ready for the ACCs and national championship run in April and May. We're just taking it one game at a time.
Season high 19 turnovers on offense today. What can you say about how you guys can clear that up going forward, or what went wrong today out there?
It starts, we were 20 for 26 in the clear, so that's 6 turnovers alone in our clear. Our goal is that we want to be 10 and under for turnovers. When you look at the Boston College Northwestern game, it's 1 versus 2, and I think BC had under 10 turnovers, and then that's elite. And we have to get to that level no matter who we're playing against. Even if you have the ball a lot of possession, we really have to limit our turnovers, and it just starts with our stick work and just sloppy play, better decision making. But that's certainly an area that we're going to have to improve on.
You guys won 13 draw controls in the first half, but only 3 in the second half. What more do you want to see from that area?
Yeah, it's not great. I mean, I think those are two areas that we really have to improve on. We talked about that before the game. We didn't have a great showing against Maryland with draw controls, and as you mentioned, we had a better first half, second half, not great. It's really a whole unit thing, and I think for us, we're trying new things, and we just have to get more chemistry, keep working through it, and just keep getting better every game. We're not where we want to be yet with that.
Coach, as you described it before, you guys headed into the gauntlet of your schedule, so to speak. Just what are some keys for you guys to keep finding the same level of success that you have been in that portion of the schedule?
Yeah, I mean, we just had to take it one game at a time. So our next opponent is going to be North Carolina on the road, and it's going to be all about North Carolina. It's not you're trying to win multiple games; you're just trying to win one. And that's what we've done all season. It's just one game at a time. And I think the good thing about being young is that you just keep getting better. I know I've coached really veteran teams, and it's like you have to implement a lot of new things to keep it fresh and keep it new. With these guys, the systems can stay similar, but they just keep getting better because we are young. So game experience helps us. So I actually am looking forward to continuing playing games. And we obviously have a great opponent on Saturday.
Going back to Molly Guzik, what were you impressed most with her, and how did that help the offense as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, she's really a great example of what I'm talking about with our youth. And, I thought today she made some errors just dropping the ball, and then she makes a beautiful play. And to me, I'm just like, that is really her confidence and just kind of working through being ready for this moment and not being afraid to take over. And she is definitely somebody that is getting better in every game, and she has so much potential. So once she started to get in the flow of the game, she was able to play great.
You talk about the youth you have. Do you think in some of these big games, like last Saturday against number 7 or next Saturday against number 2, do you think it can almost be an advantage the way some of these younger players have never played in these top 10 matchups?
Yeah, I mean, certainly you only know what you know. I think that can be true. I think part of my philosophy is I don't believe in the seniority-led leadership position. I really think that you can be a huge impact whatever grade you're in. I don't care what grade you're in. The best players are going to play. Whoever helps us win, that's who's going to play. So I think that that's sort of our culture and how we do things. Everybody helps with everything. It's not, the underclassmen have to carry the equipment or things like that. It's on everybody. So for us at practice, it's the first 5 players out. Picking up, same thing, first 5 players to return inside. So, it starts with our culture, and then you can really see it on the field. And I think that's what allows these younger guys to be ready for this moment, because everybody's on the equal playing field. Some people have obviously more game experience than others, but it doesn't matter what grade you're in. We need everybody to play well and step up.
On the offensive end, you guys have 10 different goal scorers, 12 assists. How do you keep the ball moving so well?
Yeah, I mean, you generally see that more when you're playing against a zone defense. So they played us in a zone the whole game, and I think it's tough to play our team in a zone. We just share the ball really well. We have balance of righties and lefties. They love to move the ball, share it. So we just have really been a great zone offensive team for a long time here. And again, I think you could see that on display. We did different things actually today, system-wise, than we typically do. And, the players bought in and really ran it well. And, I think that stat line you're going to see when you're playing against a zone.
What excites you and worries you the most about your next match against Gracie?
I wouldn't say anything worries me. I'm really excited to play North Carolina, and they're a great opponent. I actually see them as kind of similar to us. They're super athletic. They have a lot of youth. They have so much talent. We were joking around as coaches. It's like they have an army. I mean, they really have so much talent. So I can't wait for the opportunity. I think it's going to be great to go down there and see where we're at. It'll be a great test. It'll be, a great opponent, but I think we're positioned to be really successful in that game. Thank you.